Another lesson I'm sure you picked up on along the way was just in terms of the structure for your deals.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, it sounds like you were very much just making, and I don't want to speak for you, so correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you were kind of making decisions based on gut feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how has that changed over the years, just in terms of the overall structure for deals? Like you mentioned banks, which is
Yep.
obviously the financing is a big piece. But what are some of the other things that you kind of picked up on that'll help with your structure when you're developing a deal?
Yeah. I mean, that working with good architects, good planners, good civil engineers,
So
those
three
guys.
pages to 48 pages?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a big jump. And, we, through the deals that we've done, we've figured out, okay, you can't just have one architect that works for every deal, right? I mean, you have different size deals, different architects charge different rates. So a great architect, like we're building a mixed use development, and that is a little more intricate than a gas station or a retail strip center. So for that, you want the guy who's more experienced. Whereas for a gas station now, because of our expertise, we can look at it and just say that, hey, this is how we want it laid out. We just need it drafted. We need it stamped and done. And we kind of rely a little more on our own expertise than their expertise. So it turns out to be a little cheaper that way. Civil engineering, same thing. Like, you could draw something up on a napkin and then take it to your engineer, and he says, well, your parking ratio is off. There's an easement here. You can't do this there. So he gives you 50 different reasons why this thing can't work the way you laid it out. So now you got to call an audible and kind of change it up. So yeah, I mean that's definitely a big thing, is having the right team. We don't do anything in house. We have architects and engineers and stuff like that we do work with. I try to do a little bit of drafting on my own. I have zero artistic ability, but I can do enough to where I can get the picture out to them. They're like, okay, this is kind of what Donny wants, and we kind of have our signature looks and our signature things that we want done at our properties. And having worked with them for so long, they'll know, like, okay, this is what he's going to want. This is how it's going to lay out. So. Yeah.